The following program is rated mature. It may contain strong, coarse language, violence, and other mature content not appropriate for children under 17. The views expressed in this program may not represent those of this cable station or its employees.
It's 9 o'clock on a Friday night, so grab a seat and you just might see something really great. You've got the time, it's not too late to watch a show that will give you laughs and chills and thrills. There's nothing that they haven't tried, 'cause everything tastes great when it's deep fried. So lock your doors and sit right down. There is no better place to go, 'cause it's time for the Not So Late Show.
So that wood set you just saw us erect kind of turned into a metal frame. Sorry about that. Hi, Brad.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Yourself?
Good.
What are you doing?
I don't know. That looks really Hold on. You just look like an old man.
Oh, I probably do.
It's actually Trump. It actually overlays Trump face, but oh my God,
What?
Jay, this is what Pat's going to look like in 30 years.
Can I see? Can I see what I'm going to look like?
Tell me I'm wrong.
Wow.
May I see?
No.
I don't know.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Go to Brad's camera. And I can just. That's gonna just hold it up here, but okay.
Tell me I'm wrong.
He's gonna see it on there anyhow.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow. That's James Lipton.
What?
You're gonna be James Lipton. High five.
I don't know if I want to high five that.
I mean,
Too late. You already did.
tell me. I mean, you're James Lipton in 30 years, man.
I look like a fish.
James Lipton's kind of fish-like.
I don't know if I like that.
You're looking into the future, man. Looking into the future.
No.
Future.
You do it to yourself then.
That was actually overlaying Donald Trump on your face.
On my face. On
Yeah.
my face. Well, you look a lot like him. That's an old you too.
I look like
Donald Trump looks like every person but old.
I look like I just robbed a bank, and this is my mugshot photo.
With the pantyhose still over your head.
Yeah, with the pantyhose still over my head.
It's gonna be huge.
Is that Donald Trump or what?
Wait, hold on. Keep it there.
That was Daryl Hammond.
I know what you're gonna do.
All right. Yeah, there we go. This is gonna be the hugest thing in the whole world. This show's gonna be huge.
Why is your Donald Arnold?
I don't know. Wait, hold
Oh,
on. Please stand
So
by.
this is gonna be our whole
This is gonna
show.
be the next
Your
89
request is
minutes.
my command.
Oprah Winfrey,
No.
No.
Cleveland from The Family Guy.
Oh, Peter.
Ow, Peter.
It doesn't do black and white. Him making a face like he's pooping.
Some high quality H2O.
That's water.
Okay, ready?
Cleveland. Water Cleveland.
Do it! Do it now! Get to the chopper! What's wrong with you? Do it now! Yeah! Whoa.
Oh no. Wow. Oh
No,
no.
that's not doing it.
No. It's like he got
He
little
is squinty, but wait,
little
hold on.
butt
Not
cracks.
that
for-
squinty.
Little butt cracks for eyes right there.
All right, let's try this one.
It looks like the same one.
Well, he is very squinty, you know.
Not that squinty.
No, he's not like.
This one? No? Any better?
Well,
That's you.
Governor of California.
No, that's you with hairy eyebrows.
That's about Arnold. Yeah.
Basically, it's like, stop doing anything to my eyebrows.
So what is this app that you are bombarding us
It,
with?
it is... I'm Face Swap Live.
Of course it is.
And it is #1 in the App Store right now. All right, hold on.
Nicolas Cage, John Travolta.
William Shatner.
Well, folks, this is the next 90 minutes of your life.
I
so
am
sit
okay
and
with
enjoy.
that. Now, do I do old and fat Bill Shatner, or do I do young James D. Kirk?
Oh, you gotta do both.
Okay.
yeah.
Spot.
Sport. All right, here is the young James D. Kirk.
Female Spock.
That looks really creepy.
Yeah, they're all gonna look really creepy. It's looks like a light.
Hey, it's
It looks
me.
like Doug.
I don't know what's going on. There's something on the wing. Something.
It looks like a Brando concoction.
It looks like
Wait,
you're-
hold on.
No, it's
Wait,
your-
no, that is freaking Brando right there. I don't know. Could have been a contender. I don't know what's going on.
Wow, yeah.
I don't know. I'm sitting here with Colonel
Nothing
Kurtz
new with
in the
a
jungle.
lead
Yeah.
You look like.
Could have been a.
No,
Scala!
You know what you look like? Odo from Deep Space Nine. Well, you did when the light was there.
Wow.
What, when he can't quite form a face? he's
Exactly.
all over?
And here is the older Bill Shatner.
Yeah. So Fat Shat. that one actually works.
That is you as an old man.
I look like the Prime Minister of Latvia.
Yeah.
Welcome to Latvia. We are very welcome you in the country. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, and come again.
Fantastic. All right, so how the other we were
Since you're doing that, you have to show the J. Raybeck Tom Selleck.
okay.
Which means I guess we got to go over to the other camera.
Yeah.
Well, you can just take the picture and show it on that camera.
Like, it's so much funnier when you're moving.
That's true.
You're moving.
You're moving.
All right, Magnum PI.
Et tu, Brute.
Finding a good shot.
Sorry, that one was
This is pretty good.
Who's
I think.
the developer on that?
I don't know.
Good.
How does this work?
Swap
Let's
McFacekin.
That's a little. That one's a little weak. Let's try this one. Any better?
Ooh. Ooh.
Any better? No, blurry.
I don't know what's about
No.
that. I really don't.
That one's good.
That.
All right, Jay.
What? I don't get to hold the camera for my own thing? Give me that.
Well, it's not facing. There we go. Yeah.
Yep.
Nope.
Wait,
Nope.
Wait. Oh.
Yep.
Well, hello, ladies.
Oh.
Yay.
Can you give us a frown? Can you scrunch your lips up?
Give us a tech news story.
Get.
No, because I have to hold this.
No, you don't.
So, Tom, what did you do today?
Wow.
This is excellent.
Uh-oh.
No.
Oh.
Saved it.
What did you do today, Tom?
Well, I saved some lives and I solved some crimes.
Can you raise an eyebrow?
Like a barbell with like 100 pounds on each side or something like that, or 300 pounds. Like in a loincloth.
Little Tarzan cape on him.
Yeah, yeah.
That's just creepy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Wow.
Hey, Doug, pull back so we can see Jay in the camera. Going a little closer.
Oh, no. Oh, well, there we go.
Wait, is it still working? No.
Yes.
Oh.
That's pretty incredible.
You and your sidekick,
That's
Wow.
frightening.
Lil J.
Make him Nicolas Cage.
All right.
Oh, God.
I really don't think he's gonna change that much for that one. All right. So, Pat, tell us about your week while I'm looking this up.
I worked a lot. Xbox didn't work. My grandma didn't die.
Hooray!
And
I'm very
yeah,
happy.
Yeah.
We thought your grandma ate a cat or something.
well, she tried.
Oh, that's probably what caused everything to happen.
Yeah.
We're glad that all was situated at the end and that the cat and grandma are still, in fact, alive.
Yeah, that's Nicolas Cage on Jay's face.
That's Nicolas Cage.
Random camera guy Doug is still here, so. No, the other one. There we go.
Do you have the sudden urge to take lots of money to do a really shitty movie?
Only if it's about $12 million.
Or do you feel like taking your face off?
I see what you did there.
Really, he just kind of looks like he could be a terrorist.
I'm very trembly when I'm frowning. Very, very emotional.
The app's like, face not supposed to move like that.
How about The Rock?
Oh, it's too dark. What happened? There we
How
go.
about now?
Oh, that is so creepy.
That really is.
That looks like a fish.
We're going to go like this forever. Don't encourage it.
Oh, where'd we go? Camera, there we go. What we got?
I don't know.
Oh,
Whoa.
you're my cousin. I'm serious.
Hi, I'm Doug's cousin.
It's Brent.
Hey, I'm Brent. I don't know anything about sports like my other cousin, but I have some pretty woolly mammoth type eyebrows. I'm going to go make National Treasure 6,
All right.
which is a national disaster.
Oh.
We call it that.
National Treasure, national disaster. Yes, we should. All right. Jay, did we already go over what you did?
No.
Well, let's just bypass it because it's basically everything that he just said.
Okay, fantastic.
Your grandma didn't die?
No, my last grandmother died about 15 years ago.
Oh, I'm sorry. Too soon?
No, I think
You
you're
okay?
Yeah.
Was she good?
Not anymore.
No, was she?
Oh yeah.
Good.
No, she's even better. No,
Yeah.
no worldly issues.
Good. No more bills.
Yeah, for some reason, I mean, I could still get onto Xbox Live. I could still play Halo multiplayer.
Yep.
Every now and then, or Dave that you met at the Super Bowl, you didn't because you were a jerk, but Dave that you met at the Super Bowl party, he'd get on, but then it'd boot him off, and then it's like, you're not online. I'm like, but I'm talking to you. I am
Yeah.
obviously online.
I don't know what it is, but Xbox Live for about the past 3 months has been a dumpster fire.
It really has.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we were experiencing stuff the other, 2 weeks ago. Where it's just like, hey, I'm in your fight.
I don't know
You're
if I still
gone.
have that picture. Let me look.
Well, let's just say that a perfectly fine running game, Halo, didn't quite run perfectly.
No, not so much.
There
So-
was no level.
So it hasn't been as interesting in week in tech news, Jay, for the simple fact that there's been no gravitational waves. So really, how interesting could it be?
What do you mean there have been no gravitational waves?
If you
Well,
were
there
here
have
last
probably
week,
been gravitational waves. We just haven't detected any more that we know of.
Okay.
yeah,
Because
so
that was like the big news story.
in the middle of the level,
Uh-huh.
Pat could still walk and do everything.
Oh, and believe me, I was trying to fight.
This is what I saw.
I don't know what that is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's a building, and that's me walking on air. Because it would not load.
Sunshine.
And way up here, I'm fighting a horde of people.
Yeah. And there's another thing. If I turned around, that's the other direction.
Yep,
Oh,
which
that's
is very pretty.
It is very pretty, but not very helpful.
No. But meanwhile, in real world, I could see Jay just running into a pipe.
Right.
That's all he was doing.
All right, then.
So what I think you did is you found the secret Mario pipe in Halo. And
You should have told me to
went
jump
down.
a few more times. I'd be like, yay! Now I'm in level 9. So I'm going to start off with a couple things.
Okay.
The first one
That's
I want.
because we clearly have nothing.
Right. I want your opinions on this, and then we're going to do a little.
Ready, Pat?
Let's screw with Brad's brain.
1, 2, 3. You're looking at me like I have no clue what the fuck I'm doing. It stinks. Ah, that's great.
It stinks. Let's get your opinions on.
I
the
love
whole-
it.
I love it because I'm like, ready, Pat? And you're like,
Nope.
you look at me like,
Penguins can't fly.
huh.
Anyway.
Well, it depends. How big an air gun are you using?
Well, that's a true statement too.
How big a penguin are you using? yeah.
I think you'll have just the right compression.
Punk!
Apple versus the FBI.
Okay. That is the big news
Apple
story.
wins.
Well, not yet, because now the Department of Justice is stepping in and saying you have to do what the FBI says, and they're like, GFY. But the cool thing is that Twitter, Facebook, and Google now are behind Tim Cook and Apple on this one.
I'm a little disturbed that Google did not come on very strong, very fast. They should have. They didn't. They limped their way in behind Apple.
Well, Apple's the one under the scrutiny and everything else, so yeah, they're
wanna-
going to
you
take
wanna-
the direct hit.
This is an issue.
You want to explain what's going on?
Yeah. So people at home are like, what the hell are they fighting about?
So
We're not fighting about anything.
everybody knows the unfortunate instance in, what was it, Sacramento, San Bernardino? Out in
People have
California.
already forgotten about it. But go on.
All right, so a few months ago, out in California, you had those two terrorists that shut up the what was it, like a special education school or something like
Yeah.
that,
Something along
that.
Something like that.
So basically, the FBI and the Department of Justice, the DOJ, want to get into the guy's iPhone to get whatever information's on there because it's all locked up tight, obviously, because when you're a terrorist, you do that. So basically, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I could very well be. Basically, the FBI approached Apple and said, you have to do this. You have to either use or create a back door to get into your phone so we can see everything that's on there. Just this one phone.
Just this once.
Yeah. And then they're like,
honest engine, guys. The government just wants this one phone. That's it, and then we're done.
They don't want to look at anything else.
And no one will ever get their hands on that software. If
ever. No,
And it would never get leaked on the internet. No one ever hack it from a server. Nothing.
Would never happen.
It's not like other government information's ever been hacked or stolen.
It's not like the internet exists.
No.
Brad, are you wearing flame retardant pants?
I hope so, because after this Chinese, I'm going to need it. But
No, I meant with how much you're lying. Right?
Oh, that, yes.
Liar, pants, and El Fuego.
Well, these are also flame-resistant pants.
Okay.
So
good.
basically,
But
after
your
all
ankles
that,
are like lava.
after all that, basically Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple, said, "No,
GFY.
go GFY, go fork thyself."
Yep.
And so now
Go fork yourself, melon farmer.
Yeah. So now the Department of Justice is trying to chest up and say, no, you have to do what the FBI says because we said so. We're the government. Grr. But now Google limping in along with Facebook and whatever else I said. They're like, no, we're behind Apple because you do it this one time and it's just like
Opening
you set precedents. You've already done it.
Apple has designed the software the way it is for a reason. Not only do government entities not have open access to the data, neither does Apple. Apple cannot get at your data even if it wanted to. And now what
security, yay.
What the government is trying to do is they're trying to compel Apple to write software to hack into their own phones.
Yeah.
And so not only are they saying they're not saying give us information on how to get into the phone. They're saying
show us the secret door to look at everybody.
They're not saying show us a secret door. They're saying
build us one.
build a secret door. They're compelling them to take an affirmative action, not just say this is what it is, give us information about it. They're saying take additional steps against your volition to
break your own software.
To break your own software and worsen your own product.
Right.
You know the sad part? The really sad part about this? They already got the dude's computer. If they just took his computer, plugged his iPhone into it, and opened his iTunes, there's probably no password. Just open right up, and you can get everything they want off of it. Without going through all this bullshit.
There are, actually, yes. But
I'm just saying.
Now,
I'm throwing it out there.
I have to say, I understand them wanting the information.
Totally.
I completely understand
I get
them
that.
wanting to get any information on a criminal.
Yeah.
Bar none.
You have the phone, have at it.
But if you can't get it, I'm still pretty sure you can convict him.
Yeah.
If he's not already dead.
He's dead, actually.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, he's pretty dead.
You sure?
Him and wifey.
So are they looking now for, like, co-conspirators?
Possibly.
Yeah, they want to know who he had contact with, who his contacts were here and abroad, and everything else.
So the one part of his day that he goes on, like a normal human being rant and says, I would like donuts, let me text message the baker that I know. Now he's being investigated. But now that they have the technology to break the phone, they're going to be like, well, that baker's now possibly a co-conspirator. Boom, get into his phone. Oh, look, he emailed all these people. Boop, or texted. Boop.
Yeah, but why is this one guy any more special than any other terrorist who's done this?
I think the government's trying to make a case of it because Apple basically went out of their way to say all data on iPhones is encrypted by default unless you turn it off. We don't want anyone to think we have access to it. We don't think anyone else should have access to it. They don't want like the BlackBerry moments or the T-Mobile moments when someone breaks into like celebrities' phones. They never want a fappening off of Apple's phones, basically.
Right.
Even though it's already happened with iTunes.
Right. But
so not off the phone itself, but
yeah.
that software on the computer is fine.
Yeah.
That's not the phone hardware.
But the crazy part about it is that the government is arguing that there's an act created in 1789 called the All Writs Act. And what it basically is say to execute lawful order of the government, the court can essentially create orders on its own above and beyond the law to execute that. So it's kind of like, here's a carte blanche order, but no one has ever gone even remotely down this road. This is completely Orwellian, so FBI is completely in the wrong on this one. The U.S. government is, I don't know. This is why people don't trust the government. This is why.
And I'm loading up something right now. Oh, look! To give you a comparison about when that was written, the piano was invented then.
Ooh. Oh, man. That's
Yeah.
totally going to replace this stupid harpsichord.
So it's if the piano had, it's like people who live exactly by the what is it? The Bill of Rights. The Bill of Rights was meant to be rewritten,
Uh-huh.
but they're not going to do it because they're going to keep expanding on it.
Yeah.
But it was meant to be rewritten.
Yeah.
So you can quote anything you want, but if you're trying to quote something when the piano was the bee's knees, sorry, we're a little ways away from that.
Yeah, but the language with which they're using this, it was never intended to be used in that manner.
Right. Well, they're twisting bylaws and anything that they have to try to get Apple to break their own product.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a bunch of bullshit.
they've
So,
already proven that all the laws for everything, copyright, this, and the other thing, are
Can all be rewritten. and broken
well
and-
behind the times anyhow. So,
well, what else you got, Jack?
whatever. So here comes my Brad story.
So basically, this is where Brad can't say anything.
No, he.
Because I have a mouthful of delicious
That's true.
General
So-
style sesame chicken.
Is it
No.
General Tso's?
Everything's sesame.
It's sesame chick. Well, that's what you always want. Have you heard of Google DeepMind?
Mhm.
Okay.
They're
So
quantum
this is an
computing?
artificial intelligence computer that Google has created.
Is this the quantum computing, or is this the AI that's going to play like that Go game or whatever it is?
I'm not sure, to be
Okay.
honest.
I don't know.
So what
Go
they did
game-
is they presented DeepMind with this, what they call the 100 hat riddle.
Okay.
And they wanted to see if this computer could figure it out. Because the riddle requires such high levels of lateral thinking and problem solving that, like, Goldman Sachs and Google and the type will actually give you this to see if you can think outside the box and think different planes to see if you can figure it out.
What is the 100 riddle? Do you know?
I'm glad you asked, because this is where Brad's brain comes in, because he far
Listen, I've been
outsmarts
doing
me.
nothing but
Now, what
technical
if
stuff all
I
day.
come up with the answer?
Well, then you're officially smarter than Brad.
Yay.
My head's already burnt out, so go ahead. I don't care.
So you have a chance.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
much
you.
of one, but
Here's the riddle. You
and he's
can
got a
play
lot of
along.
salt going around in his body. So
Your
can-
chance doesn't increase, mine decreases.
Ha! Oh. Huh. So you can play along at home. Cheat if you want to look up the
I
answer.
mean,
I don't
it's
care. It's
true,
just a game.
but
All right, here's the riddle. You ready? 100 persons will be lined up single file facing north. So from here, that would be that way.
Okay.
Each person
Are
will
they
be
standing
assigned
shoulder to shoulder or front to back?
front to back.
Okay.
Each person will be assigned either a red hat or a blue hat. No one can see the color of his or her own hat. However, each person is able to see the color of the hat worn by every person in front of him or her.
Mm-hmm.
That is, for example, the last person in line can see the color of the hat on 99 persons in front of him or her, and the first person, who is at the front of the line, cannot see any other color of the hat.
That's the end of the riddle. Good night, everyone.
That's it. Beginning with the last person in line and then moving to the 99th, 98th, etc., each will be asked to name the color of his or her own hat. If the color is correctly named, the person lives. If incorrectly named, the person is shot dead on the spot. So pretty high stakes.
Like Donald Trump rigging it?
Yes, he is. Everyone in line is able to hear every response as well as hear the gunshot. Also, everyone in line is able to remember all that needs to be remembered and is able to compute all that needs to be computed.
Okay.
Before being lined up, the 100 persons are allowed to discuss strategy with an eye toward developing a plan that will allow as many of them as possible to name the correct color of his or her own hat and thus survive.
Is there an equal distribution or is it at random?
We're getting there, Rabbit. They know all of the preceding information in this problem. Once lined up, each person is allowed only to say 2 words, red or blue, when his or her turn arrives, beginning with the last person in line.
What kind of effed up movie treatment is this?
This is an actual riddle.
Plot to the Human Centipede.
Your assignment, and we'll come back to it at the end of the show so you can think about it.
Okay.
Develop a plan that allows as many people as possible to live. Do not waste time attempting to evade the stated bounds of the problem. There is no trick to the answer.
Is there an equal distribution? Of. It does not say. Well,
Now, if you'd like, since your brain is fried, they did provide a hint.
well,
Would
no.
you like the hint?
No, it's if the let.
Did you say that the hats were dispersed randomly?
It just says each person will be assigned either a red hat or a blue hat.
Okay.
Go back to the beginning of that. What was the
Like how far to the beginning?
beginning? 100 people are
100 persons will be lined up single file facing north. Each person will be assigned either a red hat or a blue hat. No one can see the color of his or her own hat. However, each person is able to see the color of the hat worn by every person in front of him or her.
You can see the person in front.
So if I'm number 100 and Rob's number 1, I can see everyone from in front of me all the way to the front.
Can they only speak once, red or blue?
You get one word, red or blue. That's all you get.
Can they speak out of turn?
No.
No.
What do you mean?
What would
no?
be the point of that? You'd kill like 40 people behind you. Blue, I win. Oh, shit.
Huh?
Got to go in order.
Does it say I have to speak in order?
I do believe.
Well, I mean, because I'm saying, because then you can.
Yes,
know.
beginning with the last person in line and then moving to the 99th, 98th, etc. Each person will be asked to name the color of his or her own hat. So that's your riddle. Just mull it over in your brain for a while.
Red or blue, right?
Correct.
But they're allowed to discuss the strategy prior to going through all this.
Correct.
And there's how many?
100.
And you-
I've heard this before. It's like the prisoner's dilemma, and
Yes,
Does
and
that,
they
yeah.
were comparing it to that as well.
yeah.
I read the answer. I was like, no, I'm too stupid to do this.
I tell
Let me
you-
see the answer. I read the answer. I still don't understand it.
I tell you, starting at the last person, this is your strategy. Every other person says the color of the hat of the person in front of them.
Are you wearing a blue hat?
Yes.
Huh, cool. It's kind of funny,
Bang!
actually.
No.
Oh, damn, it was really red. Son of a bitch.
So, person in front of me, let's say they're wearing a red hat.
Okay.
I say red, mine's not red, I get shot.
Right.
Person in front of me knows it's a red hat, they say red, so every other person is guessing.
Right, but there's a strategy so you can
I can
actually...
get it so
That's the
99 people
strategy.
live.
Half the people survive.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hat
but with
may
100
have a
people, if
solution
you're
already.
guessing at random just by sheer
No,
odds.
you're not guessing at random.
So,
Every other... First person,
Uh-huh.
the strategy is the first person... There's probably a better strategy. But this is
So
the
you're
first-
saying about 75% of people would survive with that strategy?
I don't know.
Well, no, they would. They would because every other one is a random. All right. So if you're saying the one in front, right?
No, the one at the back. You're starting at the back. You can see the person in front of you.
So it's a blue hat, and I say blue.
You can say blue, you're dead, but that person knows it's a blue hat.
Right. And
So they can say blue. The next person in front of them is a dead person because they have to say the color of the hat in front of them.
right.
So half the people survive.
But if you have 100 people and it's only a 50% chance anyways, then you stand a better shot of. Well, you stand an equal shot of.
That's a good. You're right.
I know.
Okay, but you're right.
That's interesting, though. Well, tell us, Jay, because people at home are going to be going nuts.
Well, I'm going to get to other tech news, but I want people to think about it rather than just say, here's the answer.
All right.
Pat thinks he has it already.
All right, go for it.
So go for it.
you use the word itself to tell the person in front of you what the color of their hat is. Not saying, oh, Brad's wearing a blue hat, I'm behind him. Blue. So you know what your color of your hat is. But you use the volume of the word. So you would start out one way and end the other way. So if your hat is blue, I end my word louder than I would actually...
Blue.
Yes. Or if it's a red hat, I would start louder and go to softer.
That's clever.
Interesting. Nice response.
I like that.
So the last guy has a 50-50 shot of actually living, but he's
Right.
going to be telling the other person by either getting louder or softer in the word, telling him exactly what hat he's wearing.
And you can guarantee 99 people will live
Yes.
and potentially 100
Yeah,
if
I was
it's.
just gonna say. So if everything goes well,
Everybody lives.
except for possibly that last person,
That's quite ingenious, Pat.
Good
I
solution,
appreciate
Pat.
that. That's a good solution.
everybody applaud Pat.
Yay.
Jay's like, that's not the right answer, but it still works, and it's probably better than the one that's in there, actually.
It's simple.
No, there's a part of this that mentioned that, so I'm trying to find it.
Which you didn't read.
I told you, it hurt my brain. I stopped.
It doesn't mention anything about the way you have to say it, and that's the simplest way to do it.
Like say it in a French accent or a Spanish accent. Red.
If you're you're using the word to describe what is in front of them, but you're still saying what's on your head.
Yeah.
So you're alive. They know what they have. They're alive.
Yep.
Bam.
High five.
Fucking genius. God damn it! Now give me my tricycle.
Tricycle.
Tricycle. I really can't ride a bicycle. I can't ride a
trike. I can't ride a bicycle.
I have to ride a trike. Tricycle. Tricycle.
Don't make me take that clapping back.
Jay?
Moving on.
Yeah.
So, this is a Rob story. And
You're
Rob's
not going to
actually
give us
here.
their
Are
answer?
there other solutions?
I told you, near the end, I'm going to give you the answer.
What is it?
We are not.
There is an option out there for you to actually watch Star Wars from the original 1977 theatrical release that George Lucas hates with a passion.
Well, that's not actually entirely true.
Like,
Go on.
No, it is,
Actual.
actually. Because there was a 35 millimeter
that's right, they did
print
take
out
that.
there
I forgot about
that has now been lovingly restored.
yes.
Wait, what?
And by
By
lovingly,
fans.
Oh.
and by lovingly, I mean frame by frame.
Oh, are you
And-
serious?
Yeah.
They.
It took 4 years.
Oh.
Now, keep in mind, we're talking about a theater print, so this is not off the master.
Yeah.
So it's not quite Blu-ray, but it's a hell of a lot better than VHS or DVD.
And it doesn't have all the bullshit that Lucas threw in.
So it's basically it's upscale.
But the only thing that's different between the original 77 print and what was it, 78, 79? The only difference between the 77 print and like the 78, 79 print when it was redubbed A New Hope is
What's-
the opening crawl.
Well, we're not talking about that.
We're talking about the George Lucas decided to tinker with
Like
what
special
wasn't broken.
Special effects.
Special effects.
Released on DVD 5 years ago. I own it.
I know, but that's not it, because they redid a bunch of crap.
If you play it side by side, you'll actually see some things that were altered.
Cleaner, I know that.
Well, yeah, it's cleaner.
And the colors are effed.
Yeah.
So everything has purple fringing and anti-alias, or it is all aliased. It's
Because
Yeah.
it has a halo.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what they quote. They say, subsequent versions from the original theatrical release suffered from altered color saturation to make it look more in line with the prequel trilogy.
Oh, the prequels are just god.
Yeah.
Why?
When it was
George,
released
why?
on Blu-ray.
Well, they exist. If you take out all the parts with Jar Jar Binks and young Anakin out of the first movie, it's pretty good.
It's also 10 minutes long.
Whatever. I like Darth Maul.
All right. Well, yeah.
Darth Maul and the score are.
I'm sorry, but someone showed me that whole lightsaber battle thing where it's like no one was even coming close. It's basically like freaking Cirque du Soleil lightsaber dancing.
Okay, I'm saving as much of the movie as possible, and I have 10 minutes. And then out of the second movie, you have the third movie.
All right.
There's actually
I
another
guess.
company that came along and tried to do another version, which they spliced together clips from the 2011 Blu-ray release, along with an HD TV broadcast of the special edition DVD,
God.
and a version of the unaltered film included in the special feature of the 2006 DVD collection.
And then there's a pruder film version of it.
Wait.
which is-
Wait. Is the one that was in 2006 really an unaltered version?
No.
Rob's probably going to say maybe.
It was taken from the Laserdisc. It says it was released on Laserdisc long prior to the special edition, so it has none of the additions of the special edition. The only difference, once again, being that it says Episode 4: A New Hope at the beginning of.
Oh,
the
then I have that
opening
version.
Well, yay for you.
Yay.
And that's Tech News.
Not counting.
That's
clean
it?
For
No, it's
color, not counting. Huh? No, it wasn't. You're on. Honestly, yeah.
I just figured Rob wanted to yell about
they
this
were
for a few
not
more
Yeah,
minutes.
he does. He's
taken
yelling.
directly.
Yeah.
It was taken from Laserdisc and put
Are
on
you looking up the
DVD. It was
hats
not
thing?
restored.
No.
Because I actually want to know what some of the other solutions are.
So despecialized. I'm trying to see. Their sources were film scans, negatives. Pujo Grande. It's a 16 millimeter print transfer. That was what I was looking for.
Si, Pujo Grande.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Yep.
You have to make a movie.
All right. Am I getting paid?
This is going to be a variant on what we might be
Okay.
doing.
It's like
But
$20.
you can have the Chris's from Marvel. Chris Helmsworth, Chris Evans, and Chris. Oh my God,
Farley.
Christina Ricci.
No, what's his name?
Ooh,
Chris.
that wouldn't be bad.
Chris Parnell. Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt. You can have all of them.
I like the other one's better.
One of them's the bad guy.
Okay.
One of them's the good guy. One of them's the sidekick.
All right.
Christina Ricci's my sidekick.
No.
Helmsworth is the sidekick.
What type of sidekick would you have him as? Like the know-it-all, do everything for him sidekick, an equal sidekick, or
What type of movie are we making?
it's
Doesn't
what
matter,
it's up to
your
you.
movie.
I'm just curious as what you want him to be.
Well, I would probably say, Helmsworth is probably wait. Which one? Wait, which one's again?
Thor.
You have
is
Thor,
Hemsworth.
Captain America, and Star-Lord.
Captain America would be whoever the main character is,
The hero.
hero.
Makes
Helmsworth, which is Thor, right?
Yep.
Yep, would be the sidekick, and he would probably be like, is this like a cop movie? What are we doing?
Whatever you wanted to do.
I don't
It's
know.
your
I
movie.
don't have a treatment for a movie in my back pocket. I
Well,
should,
pitch
but I
it
don't.
now.
I don't know. I'm saying he would be a good foil to Helmsworth because
There are two
wait,
wrongly...
wait. No, I got it.
Okay.
It's a 3 Men and a Baby remake.
So there's a bad guy.
Yes. I don't know.
No.
The baby's the bad guy.
Two wrongly accused convicts have to prove their innocence while trying to actually go after a
Well,
person
this changes everything.
who's trying to destroy... let's pick something neutral. They're trying to destroy Hawaii.
No. So in that case,
Some thought to the loser.
this totally reverses it
Yeah.
because now you have Pratt and Helmsworth are the convicts, wrongly confused. Because you never
they're
picture
right.
Captain America.
You're really confused. Wrongly
you would,
accused, though.
you would picture Captain America as, some sort of probably FBI agent or something like that who is hell-bent on making sure these guys stay in prison because he is absolutely positive that they did something wrong or horrendous or whatever, when in fact these two unlikely heroes had actually
We're actually heroes.
had actually sacrificed something and ended up in jail as a result, even though they did something for the greater good. You know, it kind of went against the grain, and now they're stuck there. Now they're trying to get out, which is a totally different movie. It totally depends on the type of movie. In that type of movie, you have Pratt and Helmsworth as the good guys who are in jail, and you probably have Captain America. What the hell's his last name?
Evans.
Chris Evans, thank you. As some sort of straight-laced, well-meaning, but hell-bent and single-focused,
Okay.
sort of government agent. They're fighting
Now you
over
have to
some sort of MacGuffin.
Now you have to, both of you,
Yes.
have to cast them as fish.
Doug's got a great pitch, though.
He has a great
Is
fish.
it a great pitch or
Yeah,
fish?
he's
Oh.
got his version.
Go on, Doug.
His version is fantastic.
I want to hear it.
No, it was just Chris Evans is the bad guy. He's executed in the first 30 seconds to get him out of there. And then the other two guys gang up and do something awesome, like build giant robots or a huge nuclear bomb or something.
That's actually kind of brilliant.
So the bad guy dies.
Right.
Like you don't do it in the first 30 seconds, but you do it in the first 10 minutes of the
The
movie.
first 30 seconds I'm good. Before he says anything or acts,
Then how do you know he's the bad guy?
he's Chris Evans.
Because he's wearing black, and the other two are wearing a uniform
Exactly, yeah,
or an outfit or
He
something.
could be a ninja.
So, but what's the point of them building the robots or something?
Because it's just a cool movie to
This is
rebuild shit.
really cool. The two of them building robots or something, that'd be great.
No, there you go. If
Bro
you're gonna,
time.
no,
bro time.
you have Chris Evans as the bad guy, right? And you have him get killed off at like about minute 8 in the movie or so.
But he has a plan.
Who? Chris Evans?
Yes.
He
That's what I'm hoping you're leading towards.
Who has a plan? Chris Evans?
Right, which is going to give our two heroes trouble. Sorry for going through puberty right there.
Oh, that's trouble.
Giving them trouble the
scared.
entire way. Like, he's planned out his victory to the end. He is a master of chess. And
Well,
these two-
that's another way you could play it.
Yeah.
I was going to say that the
they
other
go build robots.
Well, no, well maybe, but the other two come in and they kill who. Like you take that first 8 minutes and you do nothing but establish that like Chris Evans is the worst person, like his character is the worst person
Most
ever.
irredeemable.
And irredeemable, about to destroy the universe, almost completely powerful, and then you kill him, which will confuse the hell out of the audience. But then
Rob's gonna explode
you
in a
basically have one of the heroes sort of lead down the path and discover stuff that they don't tell the other person about, and that causes them to like continue for about another half an hour and then diverge, and then you live long enough to see the good guy become the villain.
Yeah, scene. Perfect.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So then his
Batman.
sidekick has to catch up.
No, because now the other guy who was the sidekick has to come in, and he wants to redeem who was
His fallen partner.
his fallen partner, but finds out in the end he must destroy them to save the world. Oh, yeah.
Hold on, Rob. What's your thing? You're about to explode.
Oh, I was using that cast as rewriting Sideways. You know Sideways?
Wait, with Paul Giamatti.
Yeah, that's the
Do
one.
you keep Paul Giamatti?
No, using his cast. All right?
Okay.
Well, actually using at least Hemsworth and Pratt. What I got.
Is that the wine movie?
That's the wine movie.
Okay.
All right.
I don't want to watch the wine movie.
Their recast is,
Nathan J. All right,
what's his
fine.
name from Wings and Paul Giamatti. All right.
Not encouraging you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Except instead of wine, it's
Thomas
cosplay.
Hayden Church, by the way.
It's a complete geek movie. It's about cosplay instead of wine. All right.
They're going to Comic-Con.
Yeah. But they go as Star-Lord and Thor.
But
Reversed.
Reversed. Otherwise, it's basically the plot of, it's the plot of Sideways.
Wait, there was a plot. What is the plot of Sideways, by the way?
That was about
drinking?
wine. So instead of wine, it's all about comic books and
This doesn't feel very well defined to me.
Well, Sideways, basically, it's a wine movie.
And I almost fell into Jiminy Quick.
And they find out basically that the Thomas Hayden Church is really not a good guy, and he ends up deciding to fix himself and his relationship. So, anyways, yeah. Now you have to make them all fish in an animated movie. What are they? Jay?
It's called Finding Chris Evans. He's got 2 fish. No, they have to be fish.
Finding Chris Evans, and all he's trying to do is get to his dad. Oh, wait, that's Pratt.
What?
All Chris Pratt's fish character is trying to do is get to his dad.
Give up on Finding Chris Evans.
Come on!
I don't get it.
Did you watch Guardians of the Galaxy?
Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
No.
Got it. It made sense.
It's all on my to-do list.
I
You
know.
don't watch Guardians of the Galaxy?
No.
It's pretty good.
I know.
Like, really good.
Sure is.
He's just looking for his dad.
I'm just disappointed he didn't
Who's-
pick up on that one immediately.
It was subtle. Probably because we were all too busy thinking fish and Nemo.
Yeah,
I was
and then...
thinking of
yeah.
fish.
Oh, wait, speaking of subtle, I haven't tried this one on Pat yet. I bought my friend an elephant for his room the other day. He said thank you. I said don't mention it.
What?
And yet he got the hat thing.
I bought my
Friend and elephant.
Keep going.
elephant for his room the other day,
Yep.
and he said thank you,
Yep.
and you said don't mention it.
Yep.
I get it.
Ha!
Woody Woodpecker, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on.
Well, back to Pat. When there's something you don't want to talk about, or
I got my
everyone's
friend
avoiding
an
talking
elephant
about-
for his room. He said thank you. I said don't mention it.
There's an elephant in the room.
There you
Don't
go.
mention it.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's right. That's right. All right.
Well, that was painful. What next?
I don't know. I enjoyed that thoroughly.
Oh, well, as long as you're happy, who cares?
Yeah, I'm happy.
There you go.
Yep.
You ever seen the eyes yes thing?
Eyes, yes.
Yeah.
No.
Oh well, it's ruined now.
Oh.
But go home,
Okay.
write down yes on a piece of paper,
Okay.
or no, just have your dad spell yes.
Y-E-S. Okay.
Now, what does EYES spell?
E-Y-E-S?
Yes.
E-S.
That spells eyes.
Damn it. Yes.
It spells eyes.
Yes, it does. Stupid English.
See, and you thought I was dumb for not getting the elephant in the room. I gave you the answer.
I was just pronouncing it in French. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, bullshit.
Uh-huh.
Or sorry, le bullshit.
That's better.
Yes.
Again, 99.5% chance that everybody out of that 100 walks out.
That's true.
My solution.
His percentage is correct.
Which,
But
by
it
the
is-
rules
it
of
is-
rounding, means everybody lives.
But it is
Except for
theorized.
Sleeping McGillicuddy at the back of the line.
It is theorized, though, that if the guards who are there to kill you, should you get it wrong, sense that you are saying anything just except exactly how it should be monotone, he will just execute you.
That's not implied
That
by
was-
anything.
that was
Just
never
saying
read.
I'm just saying that's what other people have theorized about it.
Well, that's a nice theory.
It is a nice.
But until people are getting executed for hats, I got nothing.
Let's continue with more tech stories. I'm going to tell you.
You
I'm gonna
can't,
tell
you can't
the
put
right
an additional
answer.
parameter in there.
I'm
You say
not.
the wrong color, you die. Those
Right.
are the parameters.
Do you remember the
Alamo?
Alamo?
Unfortunately, I do.
Lightomorph from Power
And-
Rangers? By the way, I looked it up, like half that cast is dead.
Power Rangers?
No, they're not.
Yeah.
Tommy's
original?
alive. Jason's alive.
They're all alive.
Billy's alive. Zach's alive. Trina's dead.
And, like, most of the other
Amy Jo
supporting
Johnson's
Okay.
characters.
alive.
No, Bulk and Scully are alive.
That is all.
Amy Jo Johnson's alive. And she's still hot.
Oh,
The rest of them were like 40 or 50 already.
and dead now.
Yeah.
I'd say they're in their 40s, definitely.
Tommy's still alive, though. He's actually a real fighter.
Is he?
He is an MMA fighter, I believe.
Because the evil woman is dead doesn't mean everybody is.
That's true.
I could go through the list, but it's depressing. Anyways,
That's true. All right, did you see the little drone that was the aluminum Falcon?
what's aluminum falcon?
Yeah, you picked up on it. So you saw that little drone that came out?
No.
Okay, good.
There are many that come out that are little.
Yes.
You know what I
But
saw
this was
today
the
in
actual
Torrington?
Millennium Falcon.
Somebody was on that little
Hoverboard.
hoverboard.
Roly,
Roly Mick gonna burn your
shitty
feet off.
Segway.
Yeah.
Someone had a shitty Segway.
Somebody had a shitty Segway.
Roly
yeah.
McFirefeet.
Yeah.
So anyway, the original company that came out with the Millennium Falcon as a drone
Yep.
has now come out with the USS Enterprise as a drone. And the motors are actually in the saucer section.
Neat.
You know what would be probably one of the easiest drones to come out with? The
Helicopter.
Batmobile from Dark Knight Rises. It literally has a propeller in it that keeps it up.
There you go.
Yeah, but you need multiple rotors.
Road
No.
four. That wouldn't be a
Yes.
quadcopter, it'd be a copter. A unicopter.
You just
A
put
unicopter?
A
Yes.
unicopter.
it's a fan.
Yes.
It's true. So anyway, it's going to be released just around the same time as the 50th anniversary of Star Trek.
Oh, my God.
And it's going to be approximately $120 when it's released.
Not terrible.
Not terrible.
That's not terrible.
It is.
That was terrible.
it's
It
in-
terrible.
was terrible. Just
terrible.
terrible.
That's terrible.
Terrible.
It's encased in a lightweight,
Terrible.
sturdy plastic casing made to
Terrible.
resemble a saucer section, and is of the Enterprise A, which is from the movies.
Hey.
What class of starship was the Enterprise A?
Freighter.
No.
I don't know.
I believe it's Intrepid class.
Nope.
It's not
Explorer.
Intrepid.
Rob?
Constellation retrofit.
No.
What was it, Brad?
Constitution.
Ah, damn it, you're right.
Right, you are.
What class ship was the Serenity?
Mm.
Yeah. Anybody can spit out random facts.
What was it?
I don't know.
It was a freighter class.
Yeah.
You can't agree with him and be like, yeah, like you knew it. You didn't know it. You're like, oh, thank you. That's the proper response.
I know. But listen, self-professed Star Trek nerds, I really expected them to know that.
Self-professed non-Star Trek nerd. I just
Right.
took a
And I'm
fucking
sorry
shot.
I got it wrong.
So
Yeah, I'm trying to think what the hell was an Intrepid
By
class.
the way, there are no Google searches for Roly McFirefeet.
Really? There's no Google searches
Yes.
for Roly McFirefeet?
There is none whatsoever.
I feel like I should get that domain and put like a flash game and like replace something.
Just a guy whose
With a
feet
hover-
slowly burst into flames.
Right, yeah, you're just going over jumps and trying to get to
It
the
would
end
be like
before you
Happy
burn up.
Wheels, but with a little Segway.
Before your hoverboard explodes.
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
to control speed and balance.
Right, because if you go too fast, the flames get too high.
Yeah, and then you die.
Right.
Oh, that's why, damn it.
What?
Voyager was Intrepid class.
There you
And,
go.
and your checkpoint would be a puddle.
Yes. Yes.
We should make this.
We should. If only we actually had time.
Yeah.
More money.
That too.
Why, do you need money?
No.
No, you just need to
By the
know.
way, that's not to be confused with the Rush Limbaugh Constitution class.
What are you guys doing?
We're waiting for Jay to read the next tech news story, and I'm looking up something. Jay!
What?
Jay!
What?
Tech news!
What about it?
Tech news!
Oh.
Tech news!
Again.
Tech news!
One more.
Tech
He's
news!
not doing it yet.
Tech news!
Do you miss your Atari 2600?
Nope.
One more just for fun.
Tech news!
Good news.
Good news!
Okay.
There's a company called Retro Video Game Systems that is releasing a device called the Coleco Chameleon.
Ooh.
It will
Coleco Chameleon.
Doesn't quite work.
Coleco Chameleon.
it will land on Kickstarter at the end of this month.
Oh.
And
They do.
it's when it comes out, if they get their funding, it's going to come out with 300 games.
Wait, what's it come out on?
The ColecoVision. Well, the Coleco.
Okay.
It's going to have 300 games. They're going to have the rights to new games with the intellectual property of Atari. They have all the rights and everything. And it's actually not just like this, oh, I put an emulator on this and that. It's actually got a chip that's programmable, so it's going to be exactly like the Atari 2600.
So it's literally going to take all the coding and whoop, put it right there.
Yeah. So you're not going to take your, oh, here's my Alienware laptop, and I'm going to just put a emulator for Atari on here, and here we go.
Right.
It's just going to be a console. Now here's a question.
Answer.
Here
Would I buy it? Nope.
Here it is.
Yep.
What does it look like?
A Sega Genesis.
Dreamcast.
Nope. That would be the Atari Jaguar.
Okay.
A very
Yeah.
short-lived item.
With the 16-button controller.
Yes.
That I remember distinctly.
Yes. So that is actually made from the original mold
Right.
of the Atari Jaguar.
Is it really?
Yes, it is.
Wow.
They actually went out, they actually bought
The mold.
the mold,
And then they broke it.
probably. But it's got USB controllers, so you can plug anything in to this thing that you can think of. And it's not going to have a 16-button controller.
Can I plug a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
You can, but you
I
break
wouldn't
it.
plan on using the controller port after that, but yes, you can.
Can I plug your forehead into it?
You can. It will not work, but you can
What
plug
about
it in.
this chair?
You
Yes.
could.
And it'll work just like a chair.
All right, I'm going to really test
Could I
Rob's Star
plug
Trek Metal.
a cereal port into it?
Maybe in
Maybe.
the back.
With a converter.
Got cereal.
I'm really going to test Rob's Star Trek nerd cred. What type of grain did the Tribbles feed on the original series?
whole grain.
Poisoned.
No.
That's true. It's poisoned.
What?
I do not recall.
I remember it's a hybrid. I don't remember what the hell they called it though.
Quadro triticale.
Yeah, that does sound familiar.
Nerdist podcast. Anyways.
Treble Chow.
Yeah.
The trouble with Tribble Chow.
Yes. That
Fine.
is all.
You want some Star Trek? You want some
Go
Star Trek trivia?
on!
I think it is season 3, episode 5, Cause and Effect of Star Trek: The Next Generation. The one with Kelsey Grammer at the end.
Okay.
What is the name of his ship and what class was it? I'll even let you think about it.
Wait, hold. I'm just gonna take a stab in the dark. Wasn't it named after like a scientist of the class?
See this? Nothing.
I don't know. I know the class and I know the name because they said it in the episode.
I'm guessing.
Okay,
Bozeman,
that is the name of the ship. Yes,
Soyuz class.
you are correct.
Wow.
It is a Soyuz class USS Bozeman
How about that?
with a huge gun on the top of it, like an old warship.
Nailed it.
Well,
Same class as Reliant.
like a Reliant Robin.
Yes.
No, the Reliant.
It just tips over all the time.
Ah,
Yeah. All right.
Any word on the?
along. Oh,
Sorry.
No, don't interrupt him. Go.
Don't interrupt me.
No, him because he's doing tech news.
it's weird. They have actually played ColecoVision and television and even Super Nintendo
it's the
games.
Same story.
Yes, it is. To run on this system. And let's see. If you'd like the standard retail version when it comes out, $150.
Wow.
If you'd like the slightly cheaper version pre-buy, $135.
That's not only a hell no, that's a hell no.
Have you heard anything about the new Top Gear?
Yes.
Yeah, coming
lots
out
of
this
things.
fall.
There's six presenters.
Oh no, I'm sorry, it's coming out in May.
No, I meant the new Top Gear show with May and Clarkson.
Oh, coming
no.
out this fall.
Coming out in the fall.
That's what I was
But
thinking of
the-
Top Gear originally, and I thought you were referencing the BBC version,
Yeah, the
which has
BB.
like 97 presenters, and
No.
it's coming out in May.
I'm talking about the real Top Gear.
No,
No,
other than
they're
fall.
still
And they're
filming.
When
Yeah.
they're filming, yeah. Okay.
And the UK version is going to have 6
Why, do you have
presenters.
news?
No.
Oh, this is the question.
This
Just wondering if you'd heard.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right then.
This is something I'd love to do, and then I read the story, and I still
Masturbate.
can't do it.
Sex.
I'd love to do all those things,
Yes.
but not what I was talking about. There is a company out there that
Watch
is
people have
called
sex.
Neverwhere. Do it all the time. And Neverwhere has actually created software
Well,
that
that's
can turn
weird.
an old laptop into a Chromebook.
Wow, that sounds.
Because
Hey,
Chrome,
look, I've got a Chromebook. Oh, now I know I got rid of this because the battery just died again after 20 minutes.
not if you keep it plugged in with that nice heatsink brick.
And how much does that cost?
It's free.
So it's open source software to turn it into a Chromebook.
Yes. Because
Interesting.
a Chromebook takes very little anything to keep it going.
The nice thing about Chromebooks, though, is that they are A, super duper light, and B, have a really, really long battery life. And if you use just an old laptop, not only is it usually not really, really light, but the battery life is usually crap, and it's emulating the Chromebook and the processor and all that, which means it takes even more juice. So you do wind up with a 30-minute, really useless brick.
For free.
For free.
Well, you already owned it, so it's not like you're getting something new.
Used.
Well, here's their purpose. Because when you install this,
For
it's...
geeks to do something on holiday.
There is none.
No, there is.
Oh, there is. To
You actually-
self-advertise.
Yes, you actually create a dual boot system. So you can
Okay.
actually still choose Windows, or you can go to the Chrome side.
Go
And-
to the Chrome side, Luke.
So can I load this on my Windows 95 computer?
No, and I'll get to that in a second. Here's what they're looking to do, because basically schools buy laptops, they get maybe 2-3 years out of them, and then they're slowed down, sluggish junk, and then they don't have enough money to buy new ones. Their target is for $59 if you go for the school software portion of it. Basically, you just install this on the laptops. They're perfectly fine. You put this on it, and you can still do everything you used to be able to, and you don't have to spend $1,000 per laptop.
Okay.
You spend $59, which is much more budget friendly than all new systems, which is very cool. Now, here is the little asterisk in the advertisement.
Uh-huh.
Dual boot will only work with pre-existing Windows 7, 8, 8.1, and 10 builds.
Which basically means any laptop that you have no need that is not slow enough to bother to install
Right.
Chrome on anyways.
And which is installed in UEFI mode, which I don't know what that is.
Basically means like it'll work on recent laptops,
Oh, good.
which defeats the purpose.
Because you have a recent laptop.
Yeah.
It's like new. Like
That
it
means
works.
that the older legacy BIOS versions of Windows systems will not work with this software. Which is mine because it's barely chugging Windows XP. And I haven't turned that laptop on in 2 years. But still in mint condition.
Nope. I'm gonna.
If you are a PlayStation 4 owner, and Brad might be soon enough, you can actually go online and play PlayStation, what the hell do they call their...
Wow, that is
Plus.
a really long name.
Yes, it is. PlayStation Plus, which is their version of Xbox Gold, for free this weekend. Because
All right, then.
basically they want people to go online and pay for their
Play
subscription
with
service.
us.
Which I think they don't do like an Xbox Gold 1 year thing. I think they just do a month to month, if I read correctly.
Could be.
Which I could be wrong. But basically any game you have, you can go online and play. And you won't have to pay a dime.
Hip hip hooray.
So Battlefront, Destiny, FIFA 16, maybe
Yay!
even Street Fighter 5 if they can get it to work, but they're not quite sure on that.
Wait, on what? Getting what to work?
Street Fighter 5.
Okay.
Evidently there's a lot of issues with it not working.
Yep.
No.
Fox Sports and NextVR have just signed a 5-year deal to broadcast the Daytona 500 in virtual reality.
Interesting.
Yes,
VR is neat.
it is. So
It's
if
like
you
you're virtually there.
Virtually
Like,
there.
whoa.
Virtually.
So if you own a Gear VR headset and a compatible phone, you'll actually be able to watch the race from the stands, the starting line, middle of the infield, pit lane.
What would be really cool is from the driver's perspective.
That would be
Yeah. Giant camera mounted to their head.
like a little boop that like wires into something that broadcasts from the car.
It's not really VR unless there's a 360 camera.
Okay, then maybe you attach it to the seat above them,
Could
Let's see.
filled with moderate ideas.
watch them cussing.
Hey,
and
Doug.
What is
breathing.
that? Virtual reality, which company?
Next
VR.
VR.
Okay.
Also, the VR stream will have a dedicated audio commentary and pop-up graphics to tell you who's in the pole position.
Nope.
But thanks for trying.
Nope. Maybe.
And along with what Pat was just saying, it's not clear yet if NextVR is going to produce 360-degree footage of the event or if it's going to stick to 180-degree video. So basically you can go, hey, look at that. Hey, look at
Well, that
that.
defeats the purpose if it's not 360.
I'm just saying, this is what they're reporting. The Daytona 500 will be free to view and will be this Sunday, actually, at 1 p.m. or 1,300 hours for our militarily minded.
Cool.
And let's see, a couple more stories, and then we'll get to the end of the riddle so you can see what the official answer is. Actually, no, there's only one. Google Street View is back again. More Couchcation. Guess where they might be going next, Pat, because you probably already know.
Mars.
No, they've already been there, actually.
Okay, is it on Earth?
Yes.
I'm gonna say
Patagonia.
No. I think
Costa Rica.
Venezuela,
No.
Wait. The Everglades.
Isle of Man,
No.
Scotland.
No.
Australian Outback.
Think-
Ayers Rock.
Think more this continent.
Canada.
Think more this country.
We already did the Grand Canyon, right?
Correct.
Yellowstone
Yeah,
National Park.
That was gonna be my next guess.
Hiking trails.
Mount
Yosemite.
Washington.
Wait. No.
The Daytona 500.
No, I'm pretty sure that the VR is going to do that for you.
Oh,
And all you're going to see is circle,
I got it.
circle,
I got
circle,
it.
circle.
Area 51.
Yes.
Bingo.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Now the real answer,
Oh,
you still get it anyhow. Haha, fooled you.
man.
Psych.
Disney World.
Okay. That kind of makes sense, actually.
It does, and it's not
You have
out
to wait
yet.
in line to get into your virtual Disney World.
That's right. You have to actually sit online
on.
and just stare at it for an
It's my turn to
hour.
move forward.
How much is admission?
It's like it's really taking my money. Holy crap.
The Orlando
Virtually
Weekly,
is.
which is some sort of publication down there, along with Twitter, have actually gotten photographs of people wearing the Trek backpacks throughout Epcot and
You know
Magic Kingdom.
What would be cool is going through
Ice cream.
Going through the Harry Potterville, whatever it is.
They might.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
They're probably not going into the attractions because it's probably a safety hazard with having this big thing sticking out about 3 feet above your head.
To go
Details.
through a fictitious town.
Well,
Might be.
It's not a ride.
yeah.
It might be a ride.
There are rides in it, but there are not. It's not a ride.
What if you trip and fall? Then it's a ride.
I wouldn't be tripping and falling.
That's true.
We're going river rafting. Where's the raft? Never mind.
So currently, if you go online, there's actually Disneyland Paris and Walt Disney Studios Park in Paris, but it evidently sucks. Like, bad.
I didn't go.
That's unfortunate. You should have. You could have gone in for, like, free.
Yeah, well, yes.
Did you ever go in Spain? Into Spain?
In the plane, mainly in the rain.
Oh.
No.
To eat some of their grain.
No.
Which was try
Quadritriticale.
clove of chlorified.
Quadritriticale. Quadritriticale. Quadritriticale.
Go on.
Ask him what the name of Troy's dead sister is. That'll shut him up for a while.
What's the name of Troy's dead sister?
Ort.
No.
It's like Troy backwards. Right.
Yort.
York.
I was wrong. The Reliant is a Miranda-class vessel.
God damn it, Rob.
So,
Carmen Miranda.
okay,
Wow.
go on.
I don't know what he's doing.
Carmen
I'm kind of
Miranda.
afraid.
Classist vessel.
Now, Carmen Electra, you'd have me.
It's not funny.
It's kind of funny.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so you ready for the official answer
Oh,
from the
God.
person
Yes.
from the person who posted the question?
Oh, because they're always
Because
right.
yeah, exactly.
Well, it's their question. They should know the answer now.
All right.
I'm just saying. I'm throwing it out there. Okay. Along with what Pat said, and I don't even remember what the answer is, so he could be completely right. I really don't know. You have a 100% chance of saving all but the last prisoner, and a 50% chance of saving that one, which is exactly what you said.
Right.
But here's the reasoning behind it. Here's the strategy the prisoners have agreed upon. The last prisoner counts the number of blue hats worn. If the number is even, the last prisoner yells blue. If odd, yells red. If the 99th prisoner hears blue, but counts an odd number of blue hats, then his hat must be blue, so that total number of blue hats is even. If he counts an even number of blue hats, then his hat must be red. If the last prisoner yelled red, then number 99 knows that there is an odd number of blue hats. So number 99 counts the number of blue hats he can see. Again, if they are even, his hat is blue. If odd, his hat is red. The 99th prisoner then yells out the color of the hat and is spared. The next prisoner now knows whether the remaining number of blue hats, including his own, is odd or even by taking into account whether 99 had a blue hat or not.
Let me stop you.
I don't even understand what this means.
I do.
Okay, good.
But
Then
it's
explain
not,
it.
it's not 99.5%, because if one of them is wrong and they
It's only
get...
going to be this guy here.
No, it's not. Because, all right, he knows... All right, he can... how do I say this?
Do we have a easel,
No.
a board?
I think
Well, yeah, I guess you could count the one ahead of you if you knew it was even or odd.
This is why he's smart, because he explains
Yeah,
things to
yeah,
me.
that makes sense.
Cool. See? The answer does work.
it does, but that's far more complicated than my solution.
Yeah, I like his better.
I still don't even
If you have a
understand
bunch
what
of prisoners, I mean, frankly, they're probably not very well educated. Blue, or
What if it's a
you go-
white-collar prison?
what?
What if it's a white-collar prison? You know?
Well, you never know.
I mean,
Even then, a lot of
Maybe it's
people
like
there are not educated, so.
Maybe it's like a Edward Snowden prison.
Edward Snowden's not. Oh, I get it.
Yes. All right. There you go.
I beat that fucking answer.
Nailed it.
Sorry. That's
It's not mine. It's not like I'm
that's
taking
a
it
lot of
personally.
math for prisoners to just be able to do
I'm just saying that's the answer that they...
consistently.
And I still skipped like 3 lines afterwards, so there could be more, but who cares?
Yeah. Well, there you go.
It's a great riddle for all your friends at a party,
Yep. Yeah.
and then you won't understand what the F you're talking about.
Yep.
Or get invited to a party.
Ever again after that.
Hey, did you guys hear about the 100 hats question? Get the fuck out.
By the way, I have a party for us to play at the 4th of July party. I have a party. Did I say I have a party? I have a game for us to play.
No.
Why? You won't show up anyhow.
I had the party.
What's that?
You won't show up anyhow.
I'll be there.
4th of July is a Monday this year.
Okay.
I have the party.
Are you doing it on the 4th of July, or are you doing
I probably will because I have that Monday off as of right now.
Party.
Got it, Brad. Got it. We all got it.
Got it. We all got it. Got it. We
Anyways.
all got it. Got it. We all got it. Got it. We
It's
all got
called-
it.
Brad, I'm gonna. Never mind.
Brad gonna. Oh man, I gotta loop this. This is good. This is gold, Jerry. Gold.
You did this.
It's called Resistance. You have
It's
to, you have to
futile.
you have to play with 5 or more people, so it's perfect for your party. And everybody draws a card. You're a character.
This really sounds like charges are going to be brought up later.
Not if the cops don't catch us.
Your role is either agent or spy. There are only 2 spies. And at the beginning of the game, the spy, everybody has their eyes closed. The spies are able to open their eyes and look to see who the other spy is. So they know who they are. And throughout the game, you go on missions. And everybody who's an agent will put in there that they pass. But the spies will put in that you fail. So the trick is to try to figure out who the spy is and start accusing people of who the spies are. Now, if you're a spy, you can accuse whoever you want. Or if you're an agent, you can accuse whoever you want. So if I know I'm a spy, and I know our mission is going to fail, I'm going to be like, I knew you were a spy, Brad. And just start blaming you. Or blame Jay. Or
All right, so hold on.
Is this a card game?
Just getting
Yeah.
drunk.
That's what I'm going to say. A lot of people are going to be drinking, so this probably won't happen. But now,
Worth a shot.
because as in any
In
card
that
game...
case, we should break out the Flux card game because that'll be hilarious.
True. Because Brad will attest to this, that reading doesn't do it, actually doing it makes it settle in my head.
Yeah.
So let's take, for instance, that the 5 of us, because... Doug, are you still in there? Okay. So the 5 of us are playing this game.
Yep.
Now, just for argument's sake, you and I are the spy.
Okay.
And 3 of them are the agents. Shut up, agent. All right. So now...
Did you just call me an Asian?
If the shoe fits. Now, you and I are... So, walk me through the game, because you and I know that we are both the spies.
So we're going to put, when we go out on the mission, we're going to put in that we fail.
I don't understand what we're putting where.
You go on a mission, everybody who goes on the mission puts a card in like an
pile.
envelope.
Okay.
And then another person will read off, like, if they will only look for a fail. The first fail.
Okay.
Pull out fail. Mission failed.
Oh.
Doesn't care how many there are. So if you have a huge game and you have like 3 spies, 4 spies, it can get bigger with the odds. Like you'll look for that first one.
Really,
failed.
it's just a
We failed.
mathematical process of elimination.
You would think
But for parties.
until people start accusing you, and if you're not a spy, if people start accusing you and believe that you are. Now at the end of the
How do you-
game, everybody gets to vote on who the agent or the spies are. And if
Okay.
you're wrong, you lose.
All right.
What about win, lose, or draw?
Bert Convey's not available anymore.
Watch Will Wheaton's Resistance.
No, you're pronouncing it wrong.
Categories?
No, watch Will Wheaton's Resistance. It's actually really fun.
Okay. Oh no. Well, that sounds like a blast.
Well, considering discussing it just took the air out of the show.
Yeah.
I'm so sure you should play that apart.
I probably didn't explain it the best.
Hey,
Yeah,
did you guys hear about Kanye West?
Yeah,
yeah,
in
he's
debt.
an idiot.
53
Well, he's
million?
not in debt. He has $53 million in bills.
That's
call
debt.
that debt, yeah.
Yes, that's
That's
the
debt.
definition of
Yeah.
debt when you
Oh.
owe other people.
So
But he's
apparently he kept
but
shoveling money into his fashion brand because that works out for every rapper ever. Or rocker.
It's worked for
Country
2.
music star. Who?
The Olsen twins.
But it's not.
I don't think I've heard the rap.
They do on the side.
They did a pizza wrap.
Yes, gift rap.
Oh, delicious.
Rappers that
Can
have
you gift
success-
I got it.
Wait, can you gift wrap a pizza?
You
Yeah,
could.
Oh my
Okay.
god, I want to do that now.
Yes. You
Sure.
have to get it like the day before.
Hey, how about this? Kanye West money problems could soon be a thing of the past, thanks to the good folks in the city of brotherly love.
Really?
Why?
TMZ.com reports the Philadelphia Police Department mentioned the rapper in a tweet by saying they're hiring, offering a starting salary of $47,920 and promise a hip hopper he could be, wait for it, debt free by the year 3122.
Cool.
No word enough will take him up on the golden opportunity. So there you go.
That's really only. That's what Philly cops are getting annually.
Yeah. Well, starting. Yeah. Low.
Oh,
Yeah.
Anyways.
about half of what this area is.
Wow.
So he just shoveled money straight into there. About $53 million worth.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then he's going out and asking everybody for money, from what I understand.
Yeah.
But didn't he
But
write a song where he said, "Don't, ask people for money" or something? I don't know. I don't like rap, so.
No, he wrote a song called Gold Digger, and he is one.
Oh, there you go. Now I think that's the definition of irony.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, how about this? Speaking about that earlier thing with the iPhone and Apple and Tim Cook. So you know John McAfee, right?
Like McAfee security.
Antivirus and the
Yeah,
guy
yeah.
who moved to Belize and is batshit crazy and is wanted for a murder suspect in Belize.
I think I've heard of him.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, anyways, he's synonymous with the antivirus software for computers. Offered his help yesterday in the controversy to get the data on the iPhone of one of the suspects in December's mass shooting in San Bernardino, California. In an article published in the Business Insider yesterday, McAfee said he'd help the FBI hack into the iPhone software after Apple head Tim Cook refused to develop software to break into their product. McAfee also took the time to slam the FBI, asking why the best hackers on the planet won't work for the FBI, and answering his own question because, quote,
They're the FBI.
because the FBI will not hire anyone with a 24-inch purple mohawk, 10-gauge ear piercings, and a tattooed face who demands to smoke weed while working and won't work for less than $500,000 a year. But you bet your ass the Chinese and Russians are hiring similar people with similar demands that have been for many years. That's why we are decades behind in the cyber race. He may be batshit crazy, but he is accurate.
There's only one problem with his plan to help them.
What?
He needs to update.
That's the thing that just gets me about the iPhone.
Yeah.
Nobody on the planet can hack into the phone, but if you set the date to January 1st, 1970, it just
Actually,
becomes
it's sometime in May, but yeah.
it just becomes a paperweight.
Yeah.
That's funny to me.
It's Unix.
Why's that?
Unix. So, all right.
Is that just part of the code where
There's part of it.
Can I see
I
your
don't know
phone,
what
by the
this
way?
is.
I want to change that.
Wait a minute. No, the reason is
It's only funny the third time.
programmers wanted a simple way to keep track of time, right?
Yeah.
So what they did is instead of it being
Clock.
Yes, but instead of it being like, you know,
Fucking
keeping track of the month and the day and the year and all that separately, in order for the master system clock, it's based off a Unix system clock, which started its calendar on January 1st, 1970, and it counts upwards by seconds. Like it is now like I don't know, umpteen billion seconds since a million seconds
Since then, it must be this
97
day.
Exactly. But it also records it in binary format. So you can't, since it's always set to what's called a positive integer in code. It can't, if you set it to then, it winds up being negative, and you can't have a negative number, so the phone goes and freaks it all out. Yeah, exactly.
And just,
It divides by 0 and explodes.
does that really happen?
It doesn't explode, but yes.
When my Mac was having all those crashing problems last year or whatever,
Yeah.
and when after it would come back on, the date was always, I had to reset the date, but it would always set itself to like April 6th.
Nice. That's probably
So
why it was
basically,
crashing.
World War
basically, if
II.
you set the date to that, it's the Apple version of curling up in the fetal position and just rocking back
Yeah.
and forth. It's just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Yeah,
Somebody please help me. I don't know what to do.
pretty much.
Somebody please help me.
Yep.
Yep.
There you go. All right, hey, what else is going on in TV land? Wait for it.
Do
Wait.
we have a top 3?
No.
Oh, we do actually.
We do?
That's one you came up with a couple weeks ago. and we
What
never
is it?
did. Top 3 people we want to do our outgoing voicemail message.
Okay.
Meg.
What are you looking at me for?
Because you farted.
I don't. They didn't hear anything.
It came from this
They
direction.
can't smell anything.
Yeah, well,
you
I
don't
can't.
smell anything. You don't. And you don't. And you don't.
He who
and you
smelt
don't.
it dealt it. Remember that.
Those are the worst rules ever. That just means you just smelled
I'm all
somebody
stuffed up. I can't smell anything. So.
I'm all stuffed up.
Oh. Yeah, baby.
You're welcome.
Stuffed up.
Oh wait, you two fuckers can do it all the time, but I can't get one song in every now and then.
Oh, I wasn't hating you for singing. It was
No,
just
I'll sing
something
along with you.
Thank you.
I just think that you threw out the whoever smelled the Delta rule, and that's why
Oh, okay,
your
I'm okay
singing
with
is
that.
quite admirable.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
an
Voicemail
Elvis.
messages.
James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones. This is
The guy who was in the video from Home Alone.
Wait, the video. Oh, say hello to my. Oh wait, that's Al Pacino.
Oh, you could want Al Pacino to do it.
Yeah,
You're
you
right,
should
you're right.
die, you filthy animal.
That guy.
Yeah, I don't think he said that.
I don't
first
think he
part,
said
but-
that part, but you're on the right track.
That was from the R-rated version of Home Alone.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
By the way, I never
Is
knew
that
this.
the Rule 34 version, or?
I never knew this, but did you know why they didn't know that Kevin was supposed to be on the plane?
Why?
Because when something spills on the counter in the beginning of the movie,
Uh-huh.
they go to clean it all up. They literally throw his plane ticket in the trash. When they zoom in on the stuff going in the trash, there's literally Kevin written right on top.
Did not notice that.
Right.
Wow.
I don't think I've watched a movie more than once in my life, so I didn't catch it the first time around.
So, anyways, him,
Yeah.
gangster guy, we'll call him.
Eat shit
Gangster
and die,
guy
you
number
filthy
1.
Animal. All right. What about Jerry Seinfeld?
No.
I don't know. I don't know. You want me in your answer machine?
What's the deal with voicemail?
I don't know. Why are you calling me? Who uses these things anymore?
Jonathan.
Why reach voicemail some guy? I don't know why I'm recording on this. It's not paying me.
I got another good
Ah!
Okay.
Morgan Freeman.
I see. I think Morgan Freeman's the obvious choice.
Yeah, because
I
he
know.
has an awesome voice.
They're also going to get to your please, hello, please leave a message at the tone. They're like they're just gonna be asleep by the time. No, Bob Ross.
No, see,
Oh, he's dead. The painter?
Yeah, I know he's dead. Well, let's pretend he's not for a second, Doug.
Oh, no, it's better if he...
Better if he's dead. Leave a voicemail at the tone.
there are two.
Happy tree.
There's I think a better choice than that
Bobby Ross.
Yeah.
to get people to not leave a message.
Just gonna put a happy little comment on this tape over here.
Eeyore.
He's Scooby-Doo villain.
You don't want people to.
Oh, that's depressing.
You don't want people to leave you a voicemail.
Well, there's no one here.
Voicemail.
If you
Isn't
want
that
to
Jay's
leave a
voicemail as it is?
yeah, that is my voicemail.
This
If you want to
may be-
leave a voicemail, go ahead. But
this
if not,
may
I
be too
understand.
soon, but I would really love Alan Rickman to have my be in my voicemail.
Alan Rickman. I don't know where that was.
HAL 9000.
I am
yes.
sorry, Dave.
Yes,
You have reached the
Alan
voicemail.
Rickman at. Wait, did you say Hal 9000?
Alan Rickman 9000.
Alan Rickman 9000.
Yes.
Um,
Hal 2000 or Hal whatever it is. Yeah. That'd be pretty good. I just want to leave that on a voicemail. Leave a message. Come on, that would be great.
The movie trailer guy.
In a world brought to you by Coca-Cola.
No, ESPN guy does not do every voiceover.
That would be a great one for your phone, though.
That would be.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah. Now on your phone.
Voicemail
What about-
brought to you by
Brad's,
Coca-Cola.
Brad's voicemail brought to you by Haynes. Feel comfortable in this voicemail.
What about Tony the Tiger?
He's
Leave
like
a voicemail,
he's a
dude.
90-year-old
That's
white
fine.
dude.
That's Barney.
Wait, like Barney from
it's
the
really
Flintstones? Oh, Barney the dinosaur.
Let's leave a message for Bradley.
Let's eat children Ted.
Even though your name's not Bradley, it's
Yeah, but
Bradford.
yeah,
Whatever.
alliteration. We'll go with it.
Jay, what do you got?
Donald Sussman, that could be pretty good.
I'll leave a message after the beep.
When do I get paid for this? I got to do another mobile commercial. Beep.
Trying to think of a good female to leave a
Katie
message.
Upton. Just because she'd be...
Why? Is that identifiable?
I don't care.
No.
She would be
Just
right
wants to
there.
have her on his phone. It's like,
yeah.
Yeah.
I
no,
get to see this.
no, because
Hey, Rock, go to my camera. He's just going to find her on the street and be like, talk into this!
no, because if she did the voicemail for your phone, it would have to be prefaced with like, "Hi, this is Katie Upton. You know, I'm that bikini model with the really big boobs and that's blonde. Leave Pat a message."
I'm sure she would totally say that.
Because if you did the other way, you'd be like, "Hi, it's Katie Upton. Leave Pat a message." Everybody, who the hell is Katie Upton? I thought he was going out with Brittany.
No, see, I would have her leave a message saying, "Hi, this is Katie Upton. We can't come to the phone right now."
What do you? What, you mean Pat's single again? Why? What happened?
No. It's,
Because Brittany called him and he didn't answer. And she found Katie Upton was
And
his
found,
phone.
yeah, well,
Whoops.
oh my God, you know what would be brilliant that we could do? You know how, like, all those musicians...
Oprah Winfrey. And you get a voicemail. And you get a voicemail.
You know how all those musicians do those sweepers for radio stations? It's like, this is One Direction and you're listening to WCBG. You know? It'd be like, hi, this is One Direction and you're listening to Pat's voicemail. Leave a message.
Just make it cheesy on purpose.
Yeah, on purpose, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. This is Adele. Listen to my new single, Hello, on Pat's voicemail.
Hello?
Hello? Beep. Wait. Hello? This is Pat's voicemail. Leave a message. Can you hear me? Beep.
it's going to sound weird and no one's going to get, well, one or two might get the reference. J.G. Hertzler. I want him to leave my outgoing message.
Who is he?
He is the actor who played General Martok in Deep Space Nine. Because I just think he has an awesome voice.
You might as well get Rip Torn.
Um,
It's the same voice.
It's not the same voice.
It is the same voice.
It's not the same voice.
What's that?
Rip Taylor.
Rip Taylor?
The other Rip.
Yeah.
I hope that was your shoes. I'm going to go maybe still, but nonetheless.
who was the guy who played J. Jonah Jameson in the first Spider-Man movies? J.K.
J.K.
Simmons.
Simmons.
I'd love for him to leave my voicemail.
How much time do we have?
Yeah.
Wow.
6:35.
Okay.
How about Peyton Manning?
I did not do
Uh,
steroids.
No.
Or don't believe anything you read.
You're on Pat's voicemail. Budweiser. No.
Papa John's.
Swedish chef. I thought that was going to get dark.
No.
Leave a message.
No, I'm just making fun of his
He just
stupid
goes
Super Bowl
total English right at
promotion.
the end. Burger. Leave a message. Wait, what? No.
What? Was that the Swedish chef? That would be every one of my messages. What the hell was that? Was that the Swedish chef?
Burger, leave Fred a message. Gobbledygook, num 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 num.
Keflavik Airport.
All right, we got about 5 left, so let's come up with
Yep.
our 3 quickly.
All right.
5, really.
Yeah. What else would be good? Are there any, like, singers? What about like Joe Pesci or something like that?
He's not a singer.
the opposite of a singer.
Well, I suppose so.
How about Adele?
Oh,
it would
God.
last. It lasted
I
half
just
an
said
hour.
that.
Freddie Mercury.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Freddie
Oh,
Mercury.
Pee Wee Herman.
It's a secret land. Answering machine, secret message.
What about? I want the voice guy who did Church in Red vs. Blue.
Sure.
Yeah, why not? I think it'd be funny. Or Caboose. Caboose would be even funny.
I want the Power Rangers.
How about Al Pacino?
All 5 of them.
What was it?
Al Pacino.
It was Tyrannosaurus. Stegosaurus.
Saber-tooth
Mastodon.
tiger.
Leave a message.
Enterprise can
They can't see you doing that on the message.
Well, they
Miguel
will.
Barrett.
don't know.
Absolutely, I would love that.
What?
Or the
Wait,
either
who?
Miguel Barrett, the voice of the computer from Star Trek, or the guy who did the voice of Kit from Knight Rider.
Okay.
Oh, you mean
Mr. Feeney.
Thank you.
Yeah, that guy.
Yep.
Michael, you cannot jump over that.
It'd be really disappointing that I knew that almost like immediately.
Oh, you know who would be great? He's
Your
always
mom?
in the freaking West. All right. Fuck you, but all right.
All
no.
of our moms. How's that?
No. What would be great is the guy who's always in westerns. He was also kind of like the narrator from The Big Lebowski.
Not Clint Eastwood.
No. Do you guys know who I'm talking about? He's got the epic freaking western mustache.
Oh.
Sam Shepard.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
That would be.
That'd be good.
And not the guy who was in the movie Moon, because that's a different Sam
Sam
Shepard.
Rockwell?
That's Sam Rockwell.
Well,
That's
I like to
Still
call him Sam Shepard. but
Take off from it.
because you're completely Nick Offerman.
Offerman.
Nick
Yeah.
Swartzen.
Nick, you know,
Kyle Kinane,
yeah.
the voice of Comedy Central. It
What
could be a
about what about Jack Nicholson?
Jack Nicholson?
Jack,
People think it's, what's his name?
you're listening to Jack Nicholson.
I'm gonna go tilt and kill you at
Jay,
some
who's
point.
your number one girl
Nathan Fillion.
on your list?
Everyone.
Fillion.
That'd be pretty.
Jewel State.
If he was in character as the Brown Widow.
No.
Or Alan Tudyk. However you say his last name.
Turdick?
Summer Glau.
Turtle Dick?
Oh.
No.
Oh my God.
Jewel.
Both of them.
Captain Phasma.
Even
What?
Actually, there
about
wasn't a girl in that
Christopher
series that I
Walken?
don't
even
want.
Miranda.
Hi, you've
Or,
reached the voicemail. Look at cats.
I don't remember what
Anyone
her
in
real
Sex
name
and
ended
the
up being.
City?
Sophia. The guy that
Vergara.
Hal married. The girl that Hal married.
Got nothing out of that one?
No, we weren't listening to you at all. We were just going through the Firefly girls.
Yeah, we really are.
Okay. I was
Right.
just, what about Christopher Walken? Hi, you've reached voicemail of Pat Richin. Leave a oh, look, a cat.
Is that a squirrel?
Yeah.
20 minutes later, you still there?
When did he turn into Woody Allen?
I can't do a walking.
No?
Like, why?
What?
You do a walking. Do a walking.
In a Wonderland?
Do a walk. Yeah.
Look.
Look.
Now I'm, oh crap, now I'm,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. Do it again. Stab you in the face. With a
again.
soldering iron.
Stab you in the face.
Walking. Now look, there's snow everywhere.
All right, so now we got 2 minutes. Top
Walking
three.
in it.
Captain
For
James
Winter Wonderland.
Walking in a Winterland land.
Yeah.
Well,
Walking-
Christopher Pine or
No.
original.
Original. Yeah. Original J.T. Kirk. I really want Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Just so he can be like, this is Jonathan Taylor Thomas. I'm alive.
Leave a message.
Message.
If you were born after 1993, you don't know who I am.
Here's one if you want people not to leave you messages. Jar Jar.
Oh, Misa, think you want to leave a mech? Hello? Hello?
I can never get my whole voicemail out.
Misa,
Damn
think
it.
they hung up again.
Oh my God, Jonathan Taylor Thomas is number one. Hi, this is Jonathan Taylor Thomas. I'm still alive.
90 seconds.
Leave a message.
Okay,
beep.
so Jonathan Taylor
Oh wait,
Thomas.
90
Hold
seconds
on,
into the show.
hold on.
Crap.
Walking.
Let's just go through the shameless plugs and we'll fill
Okay,
it
you
in. Put
can
it
watch
on
us
the
on
airwaves
youtube.com/NSLSTV.
Jay uploaded lots of episodes.
Facebook.com.
I did upload things,
/NSLSTV. You can reach us at NSLs@gmail.com.
Yep.
Twitter.com/NSLSTV.
Or NSLSTV@gmail.com.
Whatever.
later. It'll be on the screen
All
like
right.
in a minute because Rob's going to make magic happen.
What we learned today.
Ooh, we're letterboxed.
Or actually, top three. So Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
We'll do it after
Christopher
the...
Walken. Dag! Hi, it's Doug. Leave a voicemail or I'll kill
I say Doug's an honorable mention with Mufasa. Mufasa being number 3.
Yes.
Wasn't that James Earl Jones anyhow?
James
I
Earl
wanted
Jones.
to be known as Mufasa, goddamn.
And add James Earl Jones as well.
Yes.
There you go. Yeah. What? Yeah, that too. I don't even know what that is, but we'll add it.
We'll add it. I don't
Yeah.
know.
All right.
Boom,
What'd you learn today, Jay?
Nothing.
Pat?
I might buy a PS4.
There you go. Pat, what'd you learn?
I learned that I really want a supermodel to leave my voicemail.
There you go.
You?
I learned that I really might change my voice now to be great for walking.
That's bad.
I know, but you can't tell.
I know.
Bad for everyone else.
I know.
You can't tell because I'm a phone. So, is that actually Christopher Walken? No. Are you crazy?
3 mice.
Leave a message.
Nobody leaves a message.
Are they blind?
Look, it's
Blind mice.
Are they blind?